Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. Now, as you can see, I'm swimming in water, and that's because last episode I was working on this area next to and around the staircase. I need to remove these cobblestone. Currently they're stone, but they will be turning into cobblestone once I dig them out and put them in my inventory. So I have to remove these stone blocks here, and after that probably begin with another floor. The next floor's number will be floor 25. Oh no, this torch will go as well. Floor 25 because the last one was floor 24, so naturally it's 25th one. Wow, these hallways will flood with all this water. I certainly didn't want that, and they will also turn dark because of these torches that got swept away by the water that's coming in. So that's unfortunate, I guess. And maybe I'll have to add some extra torches in some other spots, or I mean, I don't know how I will solve the problem of darkness in those hallways. But for now, like my task that I have to do is removing. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Just kind of accidentally knocked the torch from the wall there, so it fell into the water. But I put a new one in, and it's all good now. Let me see, am I digging too much here? No. So far so good. I'll remove this layer of block and then kinda look at the bigger picture from maybe a bit farther away. Then see which parts need to get like removed. How do I say it? Next. Wow, that's so much water here. I probably would have been better off if I like somehow blocked this water from flowing downwards, like right here, because it would have saved me a lot of trouble with like darkness in the hallways, as well as just letting me tidy up this staircase area in peace. And now I'm pretty much just waddling in this water, and sometimes I'm even like completely submerged into it, so I have to watch my oxygen bar as well. Now that's good. I've removed a lot of stone block, but it's still not enough. As you can see, this was the last floor. I need to go deeper. So I would say at least 5 more layers, if not more than that, so I can begin with the next floor. Yeah, 5 more layers of depth. Wow, so just a quick like how do I say it? A quick procedure, you could say. I thought that like the last episode or episode before the last one, I thought it's gonna be a quick thing here. I'll just remove a few blocks here and there, free up some space, tidy this up a bit, but it turned out that it's a much bigger deal than actually I first initially thought. So I'll be staying probably for the rest of this episode, and bringing all this work into the next one as well, if not more episodes. But I think I'll be finished with this uh, cobblestone clearing by the end of the next episode. That would be my guess. But then again, it's difficult to say. I'd say for me it's difficult to evaluate like how long I'm going to be doing all this work here. And what's happening with this water? It feels like once I remove a block, the water shifts. Did you see that? Like it shifts by a single block. And it shifted, so I remove one more block and it like flows a bit farther away. So it's like I was thinking I'm like digging and the water is moving there like together with me, so I'm always submerged and I never like get out of it. That's kind of funny now that I've noticed it. But yeah, this last row here left of this layer, but as I said, at least 4 more layers of block will need to be removed until I can proceed with the next floor. Ideally, I'd like to remove these torches that I'm putting up right now as I'm digging as well. So those, I would like for those to, yeah, to not be there once I'm finished with this maintenance. But it may be difficult to get all of them removed because they'll be kinda high up. I may not be able to reach them unless I constantly remove them and place them so at the level at which I can reach, and like constantly move them so it doesn't go out of my reach. But I already missed some. As you can see, some of these are so high up that without placing a ladder or like blocks to allow me to reach that high up, I have no chance. Is this tin or what's this? Oh yeah, that's just tin. Nothing too, as you can see, like there's almost complete darkness there. So one more torch is necessary. I'll guess I'll concern myself with those torches later on. Right now this is okay as it is. And now I'm going to be waddling through water once again as it's moving together with me as I'm digging these stone blocks. Very nice. And yeah, another layer will be finished. According to, if my memory is being correct here, if memory serves me right, is that the saying? I think I need 3 more layers to remove after this. At least according to my initial plan of 5 layers of block. And I have about 11... Oh, what's this? I've made a stone hoe. That's not what I wanted to do actually. That happened because I ran out of a stone in one of the grid spots, I guess, crafting grid spots, yeah. So the recipe changed and I, without noticing, crafted a stone hoe. Well, I probably will not have a use for it, but maybe we'll see. Nice. So it's going really good. During the next 10 minutes, I'm hoping that I can dig out 2 more layers and it would be amazing if I could dig all three out, but that may not be necessarily possible. At least not with stone pickaxe, because yeah, I've been talking about stone pickaxe for a very long time, and very many. Oh, I can't even remember how many times I've been almost complaining about how slow stone pickaxe is, but I also remember how I was praising it for just being such a cheap tool to make, and yeah, just easy to make. So maybe its slowness can be what's the word, ignored at least partially, because it's just that cheap to make, and thus yeah, easy to just always have some stone pickaxes, stone tools, since there is no shortage of wood and stone, cobblestone in this case. Well, some biomes, I guess, don't have that many trees, so there could be shortage of wood depending on which biome you are in, I suppose. Once I start, like on my first episode, as I started this world, I think I was struggling to find any trees, and actually only the first thing that I found instead of the trees, which served me for the initial demands for wood, was a bush. So like I used those. What was it called? The bush stem or something like that. So I used those for my initial few wooden tools, and then somewhere in the next few episodes, or maybe even later, I've made my way. I like did an expedition, almost like away from the beach, in search for wood. So I found, after walking quite a bit, I found some jungle trees as well as aspen trees. So I got some saplings from them and brought them here. Well, not here, but on the surface, of course. Right now I'm pretty deep in the dungeon. I brought them back and planted, and out of those I've got more saplings, and that was it. I was self-sufficient, I suppose, in terms of wood. Everything else I've dug from the dungeon. Nice, another pickaxe has broke. So that's a great time to switch into a new one. Since I have the recipe ready, I can immediately craft a new one and enjoy that shiny new stone pickaxe. I kinda lost count on what's the number on which I'm let me rephrase that. Which layer I'm digging through right now, and I'm mentioning the initial 5 layers that I've set out to remove. I kind of think that it's the 4th one, but it could be I may have just started the 4th one, and previously it was the 3rd layer. I don't know. I kinda lost number because I wasn't paying attention. I think I was just talking, so sort of forgot. Well, anyways, I guess I'll dig one more layer after this. Might as well. Unless I'll forget again, which is also possible. Let me just check. The staircase is now... Yeah, if I dig this layer out, I think I'll be good to start a new floor. I'm now pretty deep here, so there's gonna be space to extend the staircase and build an entrance to floor 25. But I've got 5 more minutes, even less. Pretty much 4 minutes to do that. To, or I mean to finish digging this layer of stone. And I'm kind of concerned here a bit. I haven't seen copper in quite a while. It feels like it's not here. It's gone, almost like. But hopefully that's just bad luck in terms of finding copper, because if this keeps up, I mean, I'm stuck at 40 copper lumps for quite a while now, for a few episodes, I think. I mean, I'm not digging the hallways, so possibly this is different, but I'm still digging through quite a lot of stone, and all I've found so far, I think, was a few coal blocks, like a pretty small amount even in terms of coal, and a few tin lumps. I think I haven't seen copper since I've came back down to the dungeon from the last time I was up there building the tower. So it's a worrisome could you say tendency, or like worrisome trend of no copper. Hopefully it picks up, but then again, who knows. So I'll be digging this one more layer, and I've got about 2.5 minutes to go through this. I don't know if that is enough. Hopefully it is. I think it will be enough for the majority of it, but maybe I won't be able to remove completely remove all of this stone by the time by the end of the episode. Going to be interesting to see, actually. I mean, I'm halfway there pretty much by now, almost. Like once I dig out the last block on this row, which is now, I'm halfway, and I still got about a minute and a half. I do believe I can finish this by the end of the episode. That's cool. I'll go for it. Let's see. I mean, it's looking pretty good. It's looking promising. I think I've got this. Maybe just half of this row of stone is left, and the pickaxe should hold until the end of it. I won't need to waste my time in crafting a new one. Perfect. Just some sand here as well, and the last few stone blocks. Awesome, awesome. Perfect. Well, so now that I'm done with this, actually let me create another pickaxe just in case right now. And now I need to make stairs. Might as well, since I have some time left. And yeah, I'll have to like climb up there on the next episode, extend the staircase and build an entrance, and then also get some glass doors to build an entrance. Yeah, but that's on the next episode.